Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. Bringing it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Texas A&M's return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Give to the running back. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6. Texas A&M going quickly. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much there, picks up a couple to the 22. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak run.
He's going to throw deep right side. Catch and stride inside the 15. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. He caught it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Aggies! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Alabama's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And there's no doubt, guys, we will be focused on these 2 star playmakers on the outside.
I'm curious to see how much man coverage we're going to see today. I don't know if either of these defenses is confident enough to go mano-a-mano with these 2 dudes on the field. They're 2 of the best in the nation.
These cornerbacks aren't looking for man-to-man coverage. I can promise you that. They'd be like, give me some help over here. But we're going to see some split screens, and we're going to see who had more catches, who had more yards. We're definitely going to be breaking that down this game.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference, be great in your conference, get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. And they just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year.
The lone back's got it. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Crosses the 45. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
I love this type of play because it looks like a jet sweep. The defense, they're a bit confused pre-snap. They don't know who has the ball, and all of a sudden, that guy with his speed is in the second level of the defense before the defense even knows what happened.
Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Get the quarterback off the spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all 3 of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play on the quarterback.
Snagged in the middle. It's McGowan. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback will audible. The play action fake. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. He's looking downfield to throw. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in.
Makes the catch. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Alabama! And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding today in another stud there at linebacker U. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Leaves it with the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Texas A&M going up tempo. Powers through the defender. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Makes a move. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Here comes that Alabama offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
To the ground with the back. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Now, that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Got his man. Touchdown, Bama! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sharp. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? He'll try to pop the draw. Hard running there. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Texas A&M going quickly.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you can throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Power football with the run. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Quickly to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Roughing the pass, defense.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much, the roughing the passer penalty. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. And back to the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Nix.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. What a disappointment. No good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Quick release on the RPO. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. He's going to pass. Looking to take a shot. Got it in stride at the 15. Touchdown time. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He's got an open man. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Quickly complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Texas A&M going up tempo. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 3rd and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights right down the middle.
That makes the score Alabama 28, Texas A&M 10.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes that Alabama offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Back to throw, it's Hubbard. Time to take a shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll try to slam it in. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they've moved their way down, but still they need 2 more yards. Can they bang it in with the running game on 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, got it.
Guys, let's recap that ranked on ranked. Oregon overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Ducks tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done.
He'll do it himself.
A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Off-play action on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Fires the pass. Intercepted. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. They're setting up the screen. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. He's looking to throw it. Shoots it to the left. Hauls it in. Still running at the 40. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
Texas A&M, 13.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive. Trying to beat the D deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. This offense has been running wild in the 1st half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. To the air, it's Hubbard. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this